What's next for the Pelicans? We talked about the injuries to start the show, and they're literally the team that's been hit by injuries the hardest. I don't even know. They're signing dudes named Austin Reeves or whatever this dude's name is. Something A Reeves. I see him on the box score.
Wow.
I have no idea where he came from, and I know like every player. I don't know some of their guys at all. Like
I
so,
sent Omari a tweet this morning about like Brandon Ingram, like during the warm-ups, you know how they do handshakes and everything like that.
Yeah.
he don't know nobody.
Brandon Ingram was doing it with the random players, and someone tweeted like, "This is when you're playing my career for 20 years, and you just have random generated."
That's crazy.
That's how bad the roster has been for the Pelicans this year. Zion Williamson, I'm completely out on that guy. I don't think he'll ever have a healthy season where he's actually contributing at an all-star level. Last year he played 72, but they stinked, and Brandon Ingram and him were trying to figure out how to get touches. I feel like this version of the Pelicans is over with. Trade BI, trade Zion, start young. Brandon Boston, at least he's okay. You have a center that they drafted this year too that's playing decent. Just get more picks, and just trade everybody. Trade McCollum, trade Murray. This is not going to work out. I don't know how far you think you're going to go with this roster. You probably won't make the playoffs in the West. The Houston Rockets are better than you. Like the Clippers, I think will beat them in a series too. I don't think this team is legit. There's nothing writing for you. You won't even get ticket sales watching this team. Zion doesn't even play. He's just racking up max money each year. I think you just blow up the team. I'm done. I'm completely done on Zion Williamson. I'm giving up on the guy. He's not worth our time.
Generational.
Before we say all that, I think there's a serious issue with their medical staff because I agree with you. Zion gets injured too much, but ain't no way half the roster is hurt, bro. I don't know what they're doing, like some Phoenix Suns workouts in there. I have no clue what's going on with the Pelicans, but they're not eating right. They're not working out right, dude.
After the game,
Did not work.
Did not work.
Game work.
Yo, I saw that video the other day, and it just came across crazy because they looked like they was doing it in like an empty stadium type thing, like with metal detectors in the back and everything.
Just in the back, like
they're literally in the fucking tunnels,
in the tunnels, bro.
Working out. Yeah, that's insane.
Like, game work.
That's got to be where the Pelicans work out.
Answer for your team, nigga.
Oh,
You never got to explain that one.
No, but for real, like the Pelicans, there's no excuse for half your team to be injured. Like I get it, a few players you're getting unlucky, dude. You guys got to pick up dudes off the street that I've never heard of before. Seriously, like Brandon Boston, I think they picked him up like first week of the season. Like he wasn't even on the team to start the year, so he's in a Spurs jersey in his fucking profile picture. So it's like, dude,
bro. I see the tweet, and it was like, it said, niggas in New Orleans go to work with their shorts on just in case they need a player at night.
Bro, it's bad out there, man.
He's got open tryouts.
How long has Zion been in the league for? For like 4 years now? 5?
I think it's his fifth year.
2020. Yeah.
2019.
What? Give me a reason why to believe in this man again. Like he's
generational.
I don't believe either. I've been saying. You know,
Psych, this is sixth year actually.
He's generational.
Really? Oh,
he was in 2019.
And he played how many games? 72 one last year. I know that.
Last year, 70 games was his most. And then he played 61 the second year.
It's just like even when he played healthy, he wasn't nearly as good as he used to be.
Yeah, more like he'll just run into people. That's the whole game is running.
Hey, second year Zion was a fever dream, Huss. I'm telling you, don't forget it.
Yeah,
man.
So
what could have been
at this point?
Zion is definitely a what if. He's like one of the what ifs at this point.
Dude, he's barely he's so stupid, bro.
His injury. I mean, there's always going to be injury what ifs. Yeah, he's injury prone. That body is not built like. If he would literally have to be on LeBron regimen, and he's obviously just not disciplined enough.
It doesn't even matter because he's not as intelligent. Like basketball IQ is not the same level as LeBron James. The way he plays basketball.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about body wise.
He relies on his athleticism to score. That's not a long term.
But either. He just got to stay healthy. It's not even about his play.
On your body, taking care of yourself. Like he doesn't. Yeah. Everyone always makes a big deal about how much LeBron takes care of himself, but it's like there's a reason. You know what I mean? And somebody with that level, that frame. Like, I think that's the reason that Bron takes such good care because his frame, he's a freak of nature at the end of the day. But, like, being a freak of nature can sometimes work against you. Like, Zion's muscles are, like, too strong for, like, I feel like, me, you see how I'm built, you feel me? It's just, like, his muscles are too strong to, like, it's like the fact that he can move that weight around like that, that doesn't mean that he should. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't mean that it's good for him. His muscles are just genetically strong enough and his body's strong enough to move that weight. But at the end of the day, when you're a professional athlete, it's not good to be 300 going fucking running, you know what I mean? Running a 4.5. Like at the end of the day, it's just not good for your joints.
My point is, even if he loses all that weight and plays the same with brand of basketball, it's not conducive to like a long-term career. He literally just runs into people and relies on his athleticism. Like,
let him cook.
It's not good enough to be a star player in the NBA. What we expected him to be. We all expected
if he never got hurt, you'd be having a different conversation.
But at least like we can criticize his game. That's one thing. But it's like we can't even see him play his game. We haven't seen this man in a playoff series, so there's literally nothing to criticize. We don't even know what he needs to improve on because he doesn't play basketball.
Right?
He should come mid-level. He should come on a mid-level to LA.
But it's never a consistent sample size of games. Like I mean, I guess last year was, but you could tell even last year, like he's just managed. Like he's not playing with that same like drive and force. Yeah, because like he can't, or else he's gonna be hurt. But it's just like I think like the worst part is he's only 6'7". Like you have to change the game up when you're that size. You know what I mean? Charles Barkley, for as great as he is, like would have a big issue in this league today trying to be a big at 6. What is he, 6? You know what I mean? Like
look at Draymond, bro. He got a passing game. He played defense. Like he's able to do other things outside of offense.
Yeah, but that's their mindset. Zion's mindset is not like those guys. I need to be better in other ways. Zion's like,
he doesn't have that work ethic either.
I'm gonna go into the paint. Yeah, and then he doesn't do, and he gets like, and he just like doesn't think. Like he just doesn't think.
Yeah, right now, like the best I see him is being a number 2 or 3 on a championship team.
He has no heart.
I can't even say that, Hassan, because he doesn't. You can't rely on him, bro. It's like you want to. Okay, the talent is there. He's one of the best paint scorers in the league. But it's like if I can't rely on this dude at any point, given he can just go ahead and get injured at any point during the season, I don't want to invest into that. Like if there was at least some sample size of him playing in the playoffs and just a larger sample size of him being healthy, I get it. But it's like no team is gonna trade as good as he is. No team is gonna trade for him and give you equal value because he's unreliable. That's the big issue.
How close is he to like being Ben Simmons worthy of like reliability at this point?
Well, I don't know. Ben Simmons has multiple issues. He also just stopped like playing offense. You know.
Okay, but he's been hurt, and we just don't believe in him to get that.
Nah, he has much help.
I believe in him.
Cap.
No, man.
Like Ben Simmons stay injured, but he also stays not shooting the basketball. You know, like I don't think Zion has that problem.
Zion can give you 20.
Yeah,
I still don't understand. Like literally every nigga on the planet plays basketball and wants to get buckets. Like I don't understand how you step
crazy. It's actually ridiculous.
And then you're just like, nah.
I've seen Drummond shoot threes. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing?
Like, brother, like, what are you doing? How do you step on the court and just like I don't really feel like scoring?
Yeah,
like every day too. Like not even just like today. Sometimes I hop in. Sometimes when we play pickup, you know, I'm pass.
Dude, Cam Thomas was fighting for his life today. Ben Simmons had 4 points, bro. Help him out.
Yeah, bro. It's like what? Like, I don't understand. Every day, like every game, you're just not gonna score. You just don't want to. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, why are you in the league? Why are you playing basketball, bro? Like,
yeah, at this point, I don't know what Zion's career is going to look like, but
why do you go to Chris Brick?
Pelicans, they need to trade him and get as many assets to just start over.
The thing is, they're like
needs to be investigated.
Like I said, Hassan, you trade him. Who's going to trade for him and give you anything worthwhile? Because the dude's the most unreliable player in the league. You know what I mean? What do you get?
People believe in his potential still and say, "Oh, the Pelicans didn't handle him correctly.
I want him.
Maybe I can." And we weighed it out. Like he'll always have that what if factor because of his generational talent and his athleticism. So you'll get some assets for him, but for the Pelicans portion of his career, it's just over. I don't believe in him.
I mean, they better trade him soon because if he keeps getting hurt, like no one's gonna trade for him. It's like now there's still the hope. You know what I mean?
People will want him.
Games, you know. But I mean, they made the DeJounte trade too. You're not just gonna give up on that, but
I think they should. And the problem too is like I don't think like even if they were all fully healthy, I do think they'd be a good team. But it's like it's not like they've shown anything that they'd be even a championship contender. Like we just think they'll be a playoff team. Like that's what we think they could be at their best. It's like
even have them in the playoffs going into our rankings. I think
maybe like play in, Like,
at best, even with this roster, there'll be a play in, maybe playoff team. There's no way they'd make a 6th seed. Like I don't think straight up with the roster.
Definitely not starting this slow either, for sure.
Yeah. So then what's the goal, you know?
Finals.
Not with this roster.
Nah, I agree. I think they should keep DeJounte, but trade Ingram. See if you could get a bag of chips.
They've been trying to move Ingram. But if they don't trade him, he's leaving. He's leaving after this offseason. He's not coming back here.
Why would he stay? Unless they pay him like a super max, there's no reason for him to stay.
Yeah, I think obviously keep DeJounte because you just signed him. But
yeah,
and he's a good player. I like DeJounte, but everyone else, there's no reason that like I don't know.
I'd keep Jose too, just because he's a vet.
I mean, might as well, but I don't think his value is high enough to like get something decent anyway.
That too, yeah.
But
yeah, just trade for picks at this point, bro.
Yeah,
Zion's gonna be a great All-NBA talent.
Decent role players.
Like I believe in watching the Wizards plan more than I do the Pelicans plan, which just says a lot.
Dude, the Wizards they did good this off. I mean, all the rookies they drafted are contributing. All of them.
Exactly. There's a direction with Wizards. I can see them going somewhere. Like the Pelicans are just in like nowhere land.
Yeah, they got to start over. That's when you get to that point, that's when you blow it up. Like when you get to the point of there's no like with this what we got right here, there's nothing that's gonna change. You know what I mean? So you just gotta,
get to the point where you have Brendan Ingram dapping a my career player guys. You got
fucking doo-doo shirts.
Brown pants.
Brown shirts.
Yeah. Brown shirts is crazy, dude.
Watch Zion go on like an All-NBA type of run for the next 10 years. He never gets injured. Imagine.
Right.
He heard us. He watched.
Not on the Pels. Not on the Pels. We're not a fantasy.
He do. I'll be happy. I'll be there.
Same here. No one's hating on
the gold.
Yeah, I'll be there rooting for some good hoops.
We're just disappointed.
All I want to see is some good hoops. Yeah,
we're disappointed. We can hate on Ben Simmons, but not Zion.
Yeah,
Ben Simmons. Yeah.
Well, Ben Simmons was never generational in the beginning.
Yes,
he doesn't like basketball, dude.
No, they already said he was LeBron without a jump shot. That's what he was. Literally.
He was still scoring. That Colin Cowherd man? LeBron, you can retire.
Yeah, but the thing is, Ben Simmons is like ability, like was sucked out of him, like the My Jam, like the Monsters, bro. They sucked it out of him. Pause.
Yeah,
Bez, I saw that. But Zion can still like give you like good scoring nights.
Hey, Tyrese is on that Ben Simmons shit too, bro. I can't even lie. Not to that degree, but he's been also like passing up shots and like not refusing to score sometimes.
He's a bit aggressive today. That's what I was watching.
They got smoked though. Like he when he hits threes, he can score. At least he shoots threes. Like I'll give him that. Like Ben Simmons doesn't even shoot, but like Tyrese still like is too passive for my liking.